Thank you, Guild. All right, so we are.
Sub to the Shugo. They have given 1,189 gift subs in the channel.
All right, Bertree, after that if you can. All right, so we're back in game. Let's see. I think we're doing good now. And we are going to check. Oh my gosh, you guys. Let's see. Check our gear.
777 gifted a tier 1 sub to Druchk85.
All right, so a couple of things I've noticed. I have gloves that are unequipped. I think I got them from a quest reward and I didn't notice. Oh, it's got like the, aren't those like archery gloves with like those 2 fingers protected specifically? We apparently have a helmet now. And it looks like it doesn't show, but we have a helmet. Raven boots. Oh, they've got a set bonus. You know what I want to try? Main hand shield. We're just gonna hit people with a shield. Let's see how it goes. I've been told in a, yeah, look at that. In a YouTube comment. Wait, what? What the heck? I was trying to hit the block button. Oh, can you not block if the shield? Maybe I need to dual wield shields. Well, I gotta figure out how to get more weapons. I want to try a two-hander, and I want to try dual wielding shields, because I've been told it's silly. In any case, all right, we got our new gear equipped. Let's. Can I climb over here? Yes, I can. Okay. Not doing GeForce Now. I am on GeForce Now. Actually, I tried to play the game on my own computer today, and it didn't work very well, and I'm back on GeForce Now.
How can I help?
Let me see your services. Okay, so this is to enhance gear. Okay.
Do you need anything else?
Nope. How about I need?
I will free you from this bond.
And I will be ready.
Okay. All right, so I need to find Sigurd at the docks. Let's see if there's any... Wait, I'm trying to get my pulse to work. What the heck? Oh, there we go. Let's see, wealth tinkling. Is it in the building? Oh gosh. I'm trying to learn how to do... It's like... The arrow... Is it pointing at the cloudberries? Is that what it was pointing at? Those little arrows, it's like they're spinning like crazy. Maybe it's pointing at the cloudberries. If that's what it's tracking, I can't pick those up because I'm full on food.
Eivor, the wind favors us. We should set sail without delay.
You made quick work of packing. Well done.
The dream of new lands is a powerful lure.
As is the promise of glory. But the act of leaving so beloved a home, there's a sadness to it.
Having doubts?
No, not at all. The die is cast.
Then let fate guide our journey. Are you ready?
Yep.
I'm ready. Let us tank to the water and leave unbothered while we have the chance.
That chance is past. Look.
Fate flies on swifter wings than we.
King Harald's banner.
I mean, King Harold doesn't hate us, though. He shouldn't mind if we just leave.
Sigurd, what is this assembly? What are you planning?
An exit, father. As graceful as I can. For if I cannot be king in the land of my birth, I will start a new saga. In England.
Nonsense. Your place is here, son, at my side. There will be other victories soon. Other glories.
My choice is made, father. Do not hope otherwise.
Styrbjorn Jarl. Our men were killed as we patrolled nearby. And the word is... Eivor swung the axe.
What?
If the dead could speak, what would they say of their deaths, wolf-kissed?
They would tell you how they offered us insults, and how I slew them for it.
As the dead cannot defend themselves, a fair gelt is wanted. 50 weight of silver for each life. By law.
50 weight?
You will have it from me. A parent must pay the price of his children's folly.
That was generous, Lord.
Why England? Why throw away all you have for such an uncertain future? Here you could be a king's hero, Eivor. Your name known all across Harold's many kingdoms.
No. I will not be captive to another man's gaudy design. My destiny is my own to weave.
Eivor speaks for both of us, Father. You gambled your honor, and you lost your family. I hope the trade was worth it.
Anger and sadness wrestle for my heart, but I am glad you'll leave this place alive.
Wow. When he said that some of our men have been killed, was he wasn't talking about the spies that I killed, was he? I don't remember killing any of Harold's men. I remember killing the Kjotve the Cruel's spies that were in my base, our hometown. I don't remember killing any of the green people. At first I thought someone was trying to set me up, but then Ivar admitted to it. Oh, why did he pull his cloak down? I can't get the cloak to open back up. Okay, maybe I just can't use it here. Board the longship. I'm here.
Tears is over, you weeping sacks of wool! Put some muscle into those pools!
Ration your strength, dog. We have an ocean to cross.
All right, you lazy backrout. Sigurd, what's our course?
The sons of Ragnar established a settlement near the coast. We set sail for them. Bragi, sing a song to lift our hoof.
To rouse the gods! Inspire a mighty fart from Thor to speed us on our way!
Inspire a fart from Thor to speed us on our way.
On its far side, a new kingdom awaits.
You know England well from your travels.
I spent the season in their kingdom of Mercia, a temperate land.
F for panoramic view?
By now, the sons of Ragnar will have claimed its heart.
Do we mean to join their army?
They will join ours. In time, all of England will know of Raven Clan and the glory we brought to that fractured land. So to England, glory and destiny.
To England! To England! For Valhalla!
Oh man, we're just now hitting the title screen. Oh my gosh, we're hours into this game and I just hit the title screen. Holy wait, what? Who are you? Oh, is this the person plugged into the gizmo? Like Desmond was plugged into Ezio? So that's like a new anime. Whoa, yo, what? She's smoking and popping pills? What is she doing? She see something out the window? Someone give this woman Vampire Survivors on mobile so she doesn't need to do drugs.
In a lecture at the University of Cambridge, Dr. Sirka told a worried audience that scientists have few answers for them.
Since the mass coronal ejection of 2012, the strength of the Earth's magnetic field has increased by a factor of 50,000.
What?
This has resulted in huge disturbances in radio and satellite communications, dangerous bands of radiation around the poles, and as we can all see from our window, an aurora borealis that never burns away.
I feel like I feel like it's talking about stuff that's in the other Assassin's Creed games. I know, like, Muck, you jumped around too much. I've played Assassin's Creed 2 and Brotherhood. I was going to do Revelations next, but then a sponsored offer that involved Valhalla came up. I asked my people, I was like, can I play Valhalla as a standalone and be okay? And everyone told me, yeah, that's fine. So I'm hoping I don't need to understand everything that happened before this, but I'm also hoping it's not going to spoiler me on everything, because I'm going to go back and play Revelations.
Unfortunately, we are stumped as to why this is happening, and if we cannot find an answer soon, it may change the way we live, the way we communicate, even the way we evolve forever.
Dr. Circa went on to say,
Bought you more electrolytes? Oh,
I know that voice.
Improved citrus flavor.
Thanks, Sean. How do we fix this? How are you the key to everything?
Is that Ivar?
You're a long way from home, Eivor.
That is! I said his name wrong. Eivor. That is him. Oh, snap.
Oof. I'd rather walk into town than use this. Love to play around, but I have bigger things on my mind.
Which is better for you guys, Odyssey or Valhalla? Well, I haven't played Odyssey, and I'm just a few hours into Valhalla. Whoa! Okay.
Another
That happened.
satellite. Damn.
So the Earth's magnetic field is messed up, and it's bringing down some satellites.
I'm not going anywhere. Not yet.
Did you get my tea?
Oh, mint tea is not actually tea, Bex. It's an infusion. It's really just dirty, minty water.
I don't care what you call it, Sean. Did you buy any?
Of course I did, love.
Hey, sorry about pulling you out. The generator was sputtering.
That's fine. I needed air.
How was the Animus data stream? Comfortable?
Felt pretty stable.
I recognize the voices of Sean and Rebecca, but they look so different with this newer style.
For a while.
Good. Just give me a sec and you can jump back in.
I'm guessing it's the same voice actor and actress.
Another satellite came down. Did you see?
I did. One of Abstergo's.
That's good.
Well, most of North America just lost its GPS service, so depends what you mean by good, really.
Right. Even when we win, we lose.
Okay, we're all set. Whenever you're ready, you can jump back in.
Okay. Sean.
Hello, Layla.
Sean, what do you make of the grave out there?
Well, it overturns a few hundred years of scholarship about the first Europeans to set foot in North America. Apart from that...
Wait, is this in North
just
America?
A bunch of muddy bones, isn't it?
I don't know where they're at yet.
Can we talk about this thing on my neck for a second?
Ah, the mood stabilizer. Yes.
It's not harmful, is it? I mean, I feel good, but I want to make sure there's no side effects.
There shouldn't be. It's only blocking outside signals. A passive effect. So the staff doesn't, you know...
Canada?
Mess with you.
Sean, what happened last year, I had no control over that. I tried to resist.
I understand. And your old team? Maybe they don't. But we've seen that sort of thing before. Still, if you want to work with us and get to the bottom of why the world is about to end for the second time in 8 years, then you wear that thing until we say otherwise. William's orders.
I know. It's not a problem.
It's just a few more weeks, yeah? Just until we figure this out.
You're right. I know you're right. Sean has been busy.
Strange message. An audio fragment sent from an unknown location to our encrypted servers. Nothing was stolen, nothing corrupted, just a quick deposit and gone. We got lucky this time. So, what is it? A cryptic sound file, voice unknown, with a signal beneath it. The signal was a code, led us to a precise spot here in New England. We dug, and good lord, we struck gold. Well, silver. Dominant currency in the Dark Ages. Point is, it was a gravesite, a Norse warrior dating to the late 9th century, early 10th century AD, a few centuries before the earliest known settlements. This is big news if we have it right. Questions remain, how did these bones get here and why? Oh, and E to close, not escape.
You mind if I put some music on?
Go for it.
Cool.
I'm gonna stop that just because I've already gotten 2 DMC warnings for this game. nothing like really scary or anything. Like not a strike, to be clear. A warning is the tame one, but they did not use stream safe music for this game.
That's quite nice. Soothing. Let's have a look.
Oh my gosh, what? There's a whole interface. Mailbox. Thanks for clearing that up with such profound detail. I'm sure I'll sleep soundly now. Ram. I don't have COVID, no, and I'm well. Oh my gosh, was this game made after COVID started, IRL? I thought this predated that. Obviously, I'm wrong. I don't have COVID, no. I'm well isolated. It's just 3 of us traveling together, staying out of sight. Thanks for clearing that up with such profound detail. I'm sure I'll sleep soundly now. Huh. Disappearing for a while. Let's read the old one first. Raimi, forgive the short email. I wanted to call, but I'm not using phones right now and my time is limited. I'm still recovering from my trip. Things got out of hand and nothing went as expected. People got hurt. I told you it was for research, and it was, but not for blank. Chat, is Layla in any other games, or is this the first game with Layla? I'm just meeting her. The truth is, I haven't worked for them for a few years. It's a long story and I won't bother you with the details, but it wasn't for me. Leave it at that. The group I'm with now, I can't explain not over email, but they've shown me things, given me opportunities, and opened my eyes to a broader view, but not without cost. In fact, I effed up last year. Bad. More than once, and I need to make it right. Third since Origins. Okay. I know all this sounds cryptic. It is, but I'm not in danger, not in the way that you think. If I'm being vague, it's because I need to be. I don't want any data sniffers picking up on keywords that might raise alarms. Do I sound paranoid? A little? Here's the point. Don't worry about me. I'm with a couple of people who I trust now. They've been at this a lot longer than I have, and they're going to see me through this, I promise. This time next year, things will be better. The skies will be clear, the earthquakes will stop, and we'll celebrate Ramadan together. It'll just be like the 90s all over again. Tell Mama and Baba I miss them, and that I'm doing fine. Your sis, L. Scroll up. I don't like the sound of any of this, Layla, and I don't like where this is leading. Not using phones is not the right way to ease my mind. You have my number, I suggest you call it. And no, I won't say hello to our parents for you, because doing so would bury me in questions I cannot answer. And to tell Father that you no longer work for Abstergo would break his heart. That's all he ever talks about. How his daughter is on the cutting edge of neuroscience. The man doesn't understand the first thing about what you do or did, and he's still proud. I will not be the one to disappoint him. Is it COVID? Is that why you're being cagey? Something else? Call him, call me, and stop this insane game of hide and seek. I just want to know you're safe. Ram. Let's start with the oldest one. From Unknown Sender to Layla. Would your favorite baseball team happen to be the Atlanta Eagles? Who the F is this? You have a gift and a curse. The gift of old blood, the curse of not understanding it. We can help if you help us. What you did is not your fault, but you must take responsibility for it. Otherwise, nothing gets done. One of us will contact you. If you miss us, you miss your chance. L, one last message after which all communication between us via this account or any other will cease. We have our own ways of talking, methods that cannot be sniffed or traced. Your previous team made this mistake. They knew the risk, but they were sloppy, left traces of their activity on everything, digital fingerprints everywhere. That will not happen with us. My colleagues tell me the initial meeting went well. They are impressed, if a little wary of the influence your new toy has on you. But they know better than most what it means to live with such a burden. I'm curious to know more about this heir of memories epithet. It is not a phrase we have heard in all our decades of research. In a few weeks' time, we will contact you once more. If you're interested in proceeding, follow our instructions to the letter. If you're not interested, or if you break any of our protocols, this will be the last time you hear from us. Take this to heart, the world is sick and getting sicker. The Earth's magnetic field is growing stronger, satellites are falling from the sky, earthquakes are getting more frequent, famines are becoming more and more frequent, and now we have credible reports of a new and deadly virus sweeping through Asia. And the last one's COVID. I could feel like we're living through a Yeatsian? I've never heard that word. Nightmare. Mere anarchy is loosed upon the world in many ways we are, but there is hope, there is a cure, us. In the past few months, we have come across something that may help us solve our most pressing problems. A message, a very promising message that may help us reverse the dire course we are on. If you want to be part of the solution, join us. If not, we wish you the best of luck. From Layla, I'm ready. Good. I wonder if that's how she met Sean and Rebecca? Oh my gosh, there's so much here. Layla, as you traipse about England, Bex and I thought you might want to keep your eyes open for a few things. Assassin bureaus, or the hidden ones more accurately. They operated in Roman Britain between the years 100 and 430 CE. It's not clear why they left, but the final date corresponds roughly to the Roman exodus from Britain, so I imagine their leaving had something to do with the Empire's retreat. Mission accomplished or loss of faith, I'm not sure, but we do know that it was several hundred years before the Hidden Ones returned to the island. It may be Basim and Hytham are the first in half a century. From our own archives, I believe there were 6 main bureaus operating in the Roman period. Leicestershire, London, Winchester, York, Essex, and Gloucestershire. These won't be the Saxon names, you'll have to read between the lines. Animus anomalies. Bex noticed these, about 10, embedded in the simulation. They're dense clusters of data that may screw with your ability to navigate Ivor's memories. Approach with caution. We don't know what they'll do if you get too close. They may be harmless, they may induce occipital shock, or wipe your mind. Hard to say. Best to err on the side of hell no. But if you're curious, well, I warned you. That sounds like a collect all 10 for a prize. Pieces of Eden. We don't know any of the Isu artifacts you should be looking for specifically, but they're out there, and this was a period where they often cropped up in legend. Norse and Saxon songs and tales speak of them often, so keep your eyes peeled. Especially around Stonehenge. How could that not be the Isu site? Animus Session Report. Preface. The transformation of the Order of the Ancients into the Templars as we know them today has always been a subject of considerable debate among our ranks. We have operated with the assumption that the Templars themselves hold some or complete knowledge of this evolution, but at present no concrete historical evidence has ever made it into our hands. What little data we do have is mostly a matter of public record, with some exceptions. It is commonly understood that the origin of the Knight Templars dates back to 1119 CE, and this indeed was the appearance of the public face of the Templars. However, our records attest to the existence of Templar agents at least 2 centuries before this date. In one badly damaged document, an assassin contract from Normandy in the mid-11th century, the author makes free use of the term Templar. An earlier letter, this time from a hidden one in the region of modern-day Dorset, circa 978 CE, makes mention of a Templar spy within the ranks of the Brotherhood. From this, we can safely assume that the Templar Order, as an entity distinct from the Order of the Ancients, existed at some point in the mid-10th century. With an aim to expand our understanding of this dark age, one of our agents recently volunteered to delve into his genetic memories to search for further clues to this age-old mystery. Unfortunately, what he discovered was of little use for our purposes. Sean Hastings began the first of his 7 sessions on October 5th, 2014. Over the course of the next 3 weeks, he followed various matrilineal and patrilineal lines into the past. Focusing on the 9th, 10th, and 11th centuries in search of assassins and or Templars in his bloodline, he found none. Of minor interest, however, was the following personage, here noted for the peculiarity of his biography. Alreker Thorvaldsson, an early 9th century Jute, isn't that a cloth? Who sailed north from modern-day Denmark with a wooden plank bearing a carving of a map that purported to mark the location of Thor's hammer. Alreker made it as far as Stavanger before running afoul of a powerful clan there. Alrecker was defeated in battle and enthralled as a slave. He escaped his captivity some 10 years later and returned to Jutland to marry and settle down. The location of Alrecker's map is unknown, and the existence of Thor's hammer, a precursor relic no doubt, remains unconfirmed. Alrecker's ancestors would later sail to England following the Normans' conquest of the island, settling in what is now called Loughborough in modern-day Leicestershire. The irony that a man named Hastings would contain no useful genetic memory data regarding the Norman invasion of England in 1066 was not lost on our dear subject. Still, he retained his usual chipper wit and asked if he might next relive the genetic memories of his grandfather to, quote, give a Nazi a proper bollocking. Okay, oh my gosh, there's so much else stuff. Media. Strangemessage.wave.
I lived, I died, and now I sleep. And in my sleep I dream. And in my dreams I see an end to the doom that will grip the earth once again. Find the wolf-kissed. Find the mad one. Find me. And save us all from another death.
Okay. Strange message broadcast from an unknown source north of the Arctic Circle. The message was broadcast for 9 days, then ceased. Spectrum analysis of the message revealed coordinates to a Norse gravesite in New England, USA.
Layla, thought you might be interested in this. Conversations that Bex and I had with Desmond back in 2012. December, I think. Just candid talks, that's all. We didn't square any circles or write any beat poetry. But he did have some interesting insights into his time in the Animus and what it means to be an assassin. Anyway, have a listen. You might find you and he had similar experiences. So, well, let me know what you think. Unless it's to tell me I sound like a total prat in these recordings. If that's the case, just say nothing. I mean, I did have a slight cold at the time I recorded these. That's probably why I sound odd. Anyway, okay, I'm done anyway. So, turn off. Turn off. Oh, it's actually just a button. Sorry, here we go.
Oh boy, he coming. Dang boy, he thick. Hello, Erolosen. Let's see, Desmond 1.
No, come on, Sean. Turn that thing off.
Oh, hold on. I like what you said there. I want to get this for posterity. Say it again, nice and loud.
Seriously?
Sure, come on. If nothing else, it'll give me leverage with your old man.
Ah, that's your angle. Nice. What I said was, I wish I hadn't been born into the Assassins. I wish I had chosen this life. Is that good enough?
Sure, but why is that?
Because choice is the central idea of our creed. It underpins everything, right? It's about free will. It's about seeing the evidence before you and saying, yes, this is what I want. Or, no, this isn't for me. But when you're born into a group like this, or any other, like I was, you get mixed signals. You get told over and over again, this is what we believe. These are the rules. This is reality. No deviation. And if you question it, oh, they look at you like you killed a puppy. That's hardly free will. It's a weird irony when free will is your central belief, but nobody wants you to believe otherwise. I don't know how to say it exactly.
Oh, it's working now.
But I always thought there was something.
I just can't gift to Shugo.
Mukluk gifted a tier 1 sub to Albi Cookie.
If free will is the most important
Okay, hold on.
moral guidepost we have, we should be free to ignore it. To choose submission, for example. You know what I mean? Like, we should be free to side with the Templars. If it's really my choice, I could do that.
Right. It's almost self-refuting. A democracy could democratically elect a dictator or choose to get rid of democracy altogether. Within our creed is the seed of its own destruction. That's what makes it powerful, I think. And fragile.
Right. The more freedom you have, the more risky it is, you know? Anyway, my dad has mellowed over the years, but he was strict when we lived on the farm. He ran a tight ship. I never got the impression that I was free to choose my path forward. our creed, our tenets, they were drilled into my head. By the time I was a teenager,